The United States Deputy Secretary of State for Management and Resources, Richard Verma, who called on President Ranil Wickremesinghe, expressed appreciation for the efforts taken by the Sri Lankan government to turn the economy around. During the discussions, the President outlined the progress of the debt restructuring along with several key economic reforms measures, including the agricultural modernization program. Commenting on the matters related to global security, the Deputy Secretary thanked the Sri Lankan government for their assistance in the ongoing naval operations in the Red Sea. The President stated that Sri Lanka remains committed to freedom of navigation in the Indian Ocean, echoing solidarity with Saudi Arabia's stance on the Houthi rebels.
The United States Deputy Secretary of State for Management and Resources, Richard Verma, met with President Ranil Wickremesinghe. Commenting on matters related to global security, the Deputy Secretary thanked the Sri Lankan government for their assistance in the ongoing naval operations in the Red Sea.
Very, very grateful for your leadership in participating in the Operation Prosperity Guardian, the efforts in the Red Sea. This afternoon, we're going to be going out to announce, subject to our approval of Congress, a fourth Coast Guard cutter that we will transfer that I think will give you even more capabilities, and just, again, excited about the prospect of contributing to further ties, whether on maritime domain awareness, whether on counterterrorism training, on whatever area we can do together to strengthen the peace and security and stability of the Indian Ocean region.
Talking of security, we are committed to freedom of navigation in the Indian Ocean. And I've seen the effect of closing of the Suez Canal. When it was closed in 1967, after the war, it didn't open up till about 1978 or 79, 10 years. And that had an adverse impact on the Sri Lankan, the Colombo port. So we can't allow anyone to be blocking or in any way obstructing the passage of ships in the Indian Ocean, more particularly places like the Gulf or the Red Sea. Red Sea is the most important to us. So when it was announced, I thought, no, Sri Lanka should at least say, as far as Yemen is concerned, we have backed the stand of the Saudi government. So for us also, they are terrorist force, and we certainly said we can't deal with the Houthis at all.
The past 2 weeks have marked a significant period for Sri Lanka's foreign relations, not solely due to the recent visit of the US delegation. During this time frame, representatives from two other major global powers, Israel and Iran, also visited Sri Lanka, garnering widespread attention. The visit of the Transport Minister of Israel, currently involved in a major conflict with Hamas, to Sri Lanka is a noteworthy event. Iranian Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Hossein Amir Abdollahian paid a 2-day official visit to Sri Lanka after visiting several Arab countries and meeting with representatives of Hamas. Meanwhile, President Ranil Wickremesinghe recently said that he is ready to send a warship from Sri Lanka to counter the Houthi rebels' attacks. After the start of the Israel-Hamas war, the Houthi rebels who support Hamas began attacking ships belonging to Israel and countries supporting the Israel in the Red Sea. In response, the US launched the Operation Prosperity Guardian. Sri Lanka's president proposed to send a ship in support of the operation.